The Quran declares, Allah, there is no God except Him, the ever-living, the sustainer of all. Neither slumber nor sleep overtakes Him. To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth. His throne extends over the heavens and the earth, and preserving them does not tire Him. He is the Most High, the Most Great. A Quran 225 English translation. This verse, known as Ayat-ul-Kursi, is the most powerful in the Quran. But how did the companions first learn that it was a weapon so terrifying to Satan that the jinn themselves could not remain near it? The answer comes from one of the most vivid encounters in the Hadith literature, the narration of Abu Hurairah. May Allah be pleased with him. Preserved in Sahih al-Bukhari's 2311. It was the month of Ramadan. In the Prophet's mosque, baskets of dates had been collected as charity for the poor. To protect this sacred trust, the Prophet assigned Abu Hurairah to guard them. One night, as he kept watch, he saw movement among the baskets. A figure crept forward, hands reaching for the food meant for orphans and widows. Abu Hurairah leapt forward and seized him. But this was no ordinary thief. He was strange, elusive, and desperate. Please let me go, the figure begged. I am poor with many dependents. I only took this food to feed them. Moved by pity, Abu Hurairah released him. The next morning, he reported the incident to the Prophet Muhammad. Peace and blessings be upon him. The Prophet said, he lied to you, and he will return. That night, the same thing happened. The figure appeared again, reaching for the dates. Again, Abu Hurairah seized him. Again he pleaded, I am needy. I will not return. Again Abu Hurairah let him go. And again the Prophet said, he lied to you, and he will return. By the third night, Abu Hurairah was ready. When the thief came once more, Abu Hurairah caught him in a firm grip and said, this time I will not release you. I will take you to the messenger of God. Caught in Abu Hurairah's grip, the thief knew he could no longer escape with lies. Desperate, he offered something unexpected. Shall I not teach you something? He said. That will protect you from me and from those like me, if you recite it before you sleep. Abu Hurairah, curious, asked, what is it? The figure answered, when you go to bed, recite Ayat-ul-Kursi. If you recite it, Allah will appoint a guardian over you, and no devil will come near you until morning. The words struck Abu Hurairah with surprise. Was it true? Could a single verse guard a believer all night long, placing them under divine protection until dawn? He released the figure, determined to confirm this with the Prophet. The next morning, he reported everything. He told the Prophet about the thief's repeated lies and his final confession, that Ayat-ul-Kursi is a shield that terrifies the devils and drives them away. The Prophet listened and then said, he told you the truth, though he is a liar. Do you know who you were speaking with, O Abu Hurairah? Abu Hurairah asked, who was it, O Messenger of God? The Prophet replied, that was Satan. The companions were stunned. Satan himself had crept into the mosque, tried to steal from charity, lied repeatedly, and finally confessed the truth he could not deny, that Ayat-ul-Kursi is a fortress of light so powerful that even he cannot come near the one who recites it. This was a lesson etched forever in the memory of the companions. They now knew the reality of the unseen. The jinn may whisper, tempt, and deceive, but they flee in terror from the words of Allah, especially the verse of his throne. The story of Abu Hurairah and the jinn thief holds lessons for every believer. First, it confirms the reality of the unseen. The Prophet did not dismiss Abu Hurairah's experience. He confirmed it. Satan himself had appeared, spoken, lied, and confessed. The companions lived with awareness of the unseen, and so must we. Second, it reveals the terrifying power of Ayat-ul-Kursi. This verse proclaims Allah's absolute dominion, His eternal life, his knowledge of all things, and his throne extending over the heavens and the earth. To recite it sincerely is to stand inside a fortress guarded by angels. No jinn can penetrate it. Satan himself admitted this truth. Third, it teaches vigilance. Abu Hurairah was compassionate, releasing the thief twice. But when he finally held firm, the truth was revealed. Satan thrives on lies, promises, and excuses. Only firmness in faith exposes him. Fourth, it gives us a daily practice. The Prophet confirmed Satan's confession. Whoever recites Ayat-ul-Kursi before sleeping is protected until dawn. He also said, whoever recites Ayat-ul-Kursi after every obligatory prayer, nothing stands between him and paradise except death. Sunan an-Nasa 993. Authentic. Finally, it reassures us. Satan is relentless but weak. His plots are many but flimsy before the Qur'an. Every believer has access to this shield. Every night before sleep, we can recite Ayat-ul-Kursi and rest under the protection of Allah. So tonight, remember Abu Hurairah's story. Remember the thief who lied, who returned, who confessed. Remember that even Satan cannot deny the truth of the Qur'an. And remember that protection is within reach, as close as the words of Ayat-ul-Kursi on your lips. This is the mercy of Allah, that in a world where the unseen moves silently, He gave us a fortress of light, a verse so powerful that the devils flee in terror.